Helloween, United Alive in Madrid. What a great celebration of all eras of the mighty Helloween this release is. I have been a fan of this band for about as long as I can remember. Probably about 9 or 10 years old when I started listening to this back in the late 80s. And I know a lot of people like the Michael Kiske era, and that's the beginning and end of Helloween for them. Now that he's back in the band, and with this release, it's going to make you pay attention to the Andy THRS era, whether you like it or not. I am so glad they kept both singers. They sound great together, and a lot of bands could actually learn a thing or two from this. I mean, there's no reason Van Halen couldn't tour with both singers. And you got to kind of pay respect to the entire catalogue of a band that's been around this long. And like I said, they sound amazing together, these two. It's cool they double up on some classic tracks like Helloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys, Dr. Stein, and I Want Out. They just take apart each and they complement each other. It's so cool. But then they also double up on Perfect Gentleman, which is Andy THRS era. So it was cool to hear Michael Kiske's additions to that song. They performed some songs on their own, so you got the Kiske era with I'm Alive, Rise and Fall, The Tale That Wasn't Right, Living Ain't No Crime, a bit of a bonus track from one of the compilation albums they had, A Little Time, Fly Eagle Fly, and Future World. And then Andy THRS does Power, Soul Survivor, Why, I Can, If I Could Fly, which is one of my all-time favourite Helloween songs, Are You Metal, and an overlooked song from Straight Outta Hell called Waiting for the Thunder. I heard Straight Outta Hell when it came out, and it was a good album, but I might have to go back to it because this, as all good live shows does, they dig up a song that you don't really pay a lot of much attention to, and it's actually a really cool song, so it gives me purpose to go back and look up that old album. Now for the old fans, this is where you're going to get excited, because Kai Hansen has his own section on vocals, and obviously he's the third, or one of the 3 guitar members in the band now, because it's 7 people in total. So he does Starlight, Ride the Sky, Judas, Heavy Metal is the Law, and at the end they do How Many Tears with all 3 vocalists, which is amazing. And it's really cool to get the really early Helloween stuff that's still noted as part of the set. The performances all around are fantastic, they're spot on. The triple guitar lineup is amazing. Kind of like the Iron Maiden thing, except unlike Iron Maiden, this band now has 2 vocalists. The more the better. Come on. If you're doing the harmonised guitar stuff, you can also have the rhythm track going. So I think triple guitars should become a norm. The more the better. Some of the solos might be a little bit different here and there, but it just makes the whole live experience and bringing some new elements into it and seeing what they can complement each other's styles with now. I could list a bunch of songs from different eras of Helloween that I wish they'd included in this set, but the whole thing goes for over 2.5 hours, and they have done some amazing performances on this, so I'd be happy if they played their entire discography. Maybe not Pink Bubbles Go Ape or Chameleon, because the less said about those albums the better, but everything else is truly amazing. There's a few different versions released. If you go to their website, it's released on vinyl, there's DVD packages, CD packages. After hearing this, I want to get something where I can see it as well, because it would be an amazing video. There's a couple of clips on YouTube, but what I've seen, I think they've done Future World and Helloween has been released on YouTube, and they're just having a great time on stage, and it's always awesome to see bands enjoying what they're doing. And after such a long career and everyone's all together, it's just, as a fan, it makes me happy. There's a new album slated for release in 2020 from this lineup, and I'm really excited to hear what they're going to come up, because I think this is pretty much the peak of Helloween. I mean, people might disagree, but they're in great form. 10 out of 10. Standouts for me would just be some of my favourite Helloween songs, but the whole thing is just a fantastic listen from start to finish. Depending on what era you love, you'll probably just go to them, but give the whole thing a listen if you're a Helloween fan. So, if it's of any interest, here's my favourites. Helloween, Dr. Stein, If I Could Fly, Are You Metal, Perfect Gentleman, Ride the Sky, Soul Survivor, How Many Tears, Keeper of the Seven Keys, Future World, and I Want Out.
Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below and also give us a thumbs up or subscribe or follow any of our social media channels to keep up to date with what we're doing at all times. I want to say a very special thank you to our Patreon supporters, Funk Dancing for Self-Defense, Eat the Damn Orange, Andrew M, Craig S, Greg B, Kaz B, and Tim C. Thank you for your support. We'll catch you in the next video. Yes, we will.